Hi there, everyone. My technology tool that I really want to focus on, because I've learned a lot about it within these last couple days, is Google Classroom. Google Classroom is an amazing way for teachers and students to connect, easy way for teachers to collaborate. Yeah, let's dive in. So if you go to the top, you can just go ahead and type in classroom.google.com, and you can see I've been here often. So I'll go ahead and hit enter. If you haven't logged in yet, it would be your district email and then your individualized password that you would be using to get logged in. Once you get signed in, here you'll find the classes. If you haven't created a class yet already, you go to this little plus sign over here, create or join class. Then go ahead and create class, and you can name that class whatever you want. And so I'm going to show you my English class that we have been working on stuff on Google Classroom already, and I've posted assignments for them to be working on as they're at home and practicing this distance learning. So this page right here is the stream. I like to say it's the instant update page. If I have something I want to share with students, I can quickly type it right here. Hope you are all having a great break. And then I can go ahead and hit post, and my students will be able to see that from home. So I have already posted a few other things on here. I hope you are all enjoying your break. We miss you. And the cool thing about Google Classroom is it's its own technology tool in itself, but you can also post other technology tools on here. So for instance, a YouTube link, Flipgrid, if you're familiar with that, you can embed that on here. There's a reading program called ReadWorks that actually is paired with Google Classroom, and you can post that link on there. There's so many different links and things you can do with Google Classroom that it's just such a awesome tool. But if you scroll further down, you can see when I posted a new assignment. So on March 9th, I posted this so students know what's coming up. And then if we go over to the classwork tab, this is, the big deal here where students can see their assignments. So obviously I've been working really hard trying to get some lesson plans done during this last week here. And you can see these are assignments that will be scheduled for a later date. So they're not ready to go yet. Students aren't able to see them yet. That's why they're listed here in gray. But if we scroll further down, that's where you can see what we've already done. And so, like for example, this animal mimics day 2, I have the vocab synonym antonym quiz that students completed. Says the description right there, says when it's posted, says when it's due, and I can go ahead and click on this, and this takes me to Google Forms, which is also part of Google Classroom. Such a cool tool. Students go through, they answer the questions, and then at the bottom they hit submit, and the computer can auto grade this, which is amazing for teachers. They don't have to spend all that time, going through quizzes and paper copies. Just right here, instant feedback for students and instant grading for teachers. So very cool. Then down here, this is what I'm utilizing a lot now, Google Docs. This allows me to share a page with my students that only my students and I can edit. Each individual student and I can edit a page on our own. So I can go ahead and type away, and my students can type away, and we can see what each other is saying. And for students to turn in their assignments, since I'm on teacher view, it's not listed here, but up in the top right corner where I have share, students have turn in. And so they just have to click turn in, and I get an email sent to me saying that students have completed their assignment, and I can go ahead and go through and grade them. So again, less paper, less work, easy to grade from home. Then at the top here, I don't want to click on the People tab just because for confidentiality reasons I have my students on there. But if you click on the People tab, you can individually email students. You can also see what teachers you share a Google Classroom with, because you are able to share a Google Classroom with other teachers. And then there's grades, which again I'm not going to click on, but very cool. It's set up so simply that you can go through and see a student's grade. And then in my district we use Skyward, so we're able to just put that grade right to Skyward and we're all set. I'd like to focus though on this create button. So this is how you make assignments. So for those of you who don't know, if you hit create, you can choose assignment, quiz assignment, that's that Google form that I showed. You can pose a question. You can just post material. So I've done that for PowerPoints or notes where there's no assignment due. Reuse post is really awesome. If you click on this, any assignment I've posted before, I can go ahead and click on it. And then if I hit reuse, I don't have to do any more work. So years from now when I want to use the same material, very easy. Also on here is topic. So I choose the date for my topics just for my students. That is easier for them to see. But you can put whatever you would like. And then over here, Google Calendar, so students can see when their assignments are due if they need a visual for that. Class Drive folder has their assignments listed in them. So yeah, all good technology tools, and it's so cool that you can embed so much into Google Classroom. So thanks, guys.